So far, I've done a late game guide and a mid-game guide. Today, by popular request, I will be doing an early game guide. Today's video will be focused on players with low net worth, probably wearing lapis armor or maybe ender armor. Today, we will look at how you should work towards and get into mid-game gear such as strong dragon armor with an aspect of the dragons. If you enjoy my content, show me some love, hit that like button to help me out, and if you are at all new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for more Skyblock videos. I post as often as I can, and ring that notification bell for extra magic find and pet luck. Check the description for all the goods, and join my Discord to stay up to date with the community, and it's a nice place to hang out. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Whether you are brand new to Skyblock or a veteran looking for a fresh start, we will have you covered today. I'm going to walk through the basics from basically scratch. I'm talking lapis armor and a diamond pickaxe all the way to strong dragon armor, and we'll figure out how you can get there relatively easy while learning everything you have to know and completing everything you need to do along the way. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing you should focus on doing is getting your skill average up just a little bit. This is so over here you can unlock this NPC called the Bazaar. Your skill average is located in your Skyblock menu under the Skills tab. Right here you can see the several different skills that you have, like farming, mining, combat, and so on. You level these up by doing specific tasks. For farming, you would farm, mining, obviously mining ores, and so on. Your goal is to get your farming, mining, and foraging skill to level 7. Let's talk about how to quickly do that right now. You can purchase a rookie hoe from the farming NPC for 10 coins. This is the cheapest hoe you can get, and of course you could just make a stone hoe, and it won't make a difference if you do use a stone hoe. But you can use a rookie hoe, and over here you see a bunch of wheat. All you have to do is just take the rookie hoe and just mine it. The rookie hoe has a unique ability where there's a 50% chance that the crop you break will drop a seed. This makes it so you can just kind of put down the wheat faster, because eventually once you're done breaking all of this wheat, you'll have to wait for it to regrow, and while it does definitely regrow faster in the hubs, you could just go through and just place some more down and just speed that process up just a little bit. As you can see, some of the wheat I've already placed has grown back almost instantly. A few minutes of this and you'll definitely get your way up to farming 7. It's not a difficult grind at all. Mining is super easy. Just make your way over to the mines right here, take your pickaxe and break some of this coal. Eventually you'll be a high enough mining level where you can go over here and access this warp pad to the gold mines. This is where you'll do basically all the mining you'll ever need to reach mining level 7. It's also not a difficult grind. Once you get to the higher skill levels like the mid-20s and 30s, it gets very difficult to level up. But for the first 7, just mining this iron, this coal, and the gold will be plenty to get yourself to mining 7. So do this for just a couple minutes and you'll definitely get there. For foraging, I would just purchase or craft yourself any golden axe and get yourself efficiency 5. You can get an efficiency 5 book on the auction house for, like 5,000 coins. It's pretty cheap. If you have trouble getting 5,000 coins, just break some coal, some gold, some cobblestone, and get your way over there. Another way, which might be a little bit more tedious, is talking to the librarian and finding the efficiency book in here, and buying 16 of these and combining them in an anvil. It's a little bit more of a grind, but it can still get you the efficiency 5 that you need. Now let's go over to foraging and talk about how to do that optimally. Now foraging is a little bit more complicated. What you have to do is you have to take your golden axe and left click on wood. This will give you foraging XP, and you just keep doing that over and over again. You'll start feeling what Skyblock really is about. Left clicking on blocks for hundreds of hours to gain 1% more stats. But you need to do it anyways, so have fun. Congrats, you now have somewhat decent stats. The next thing you're going to want to do is talk to the weaponsmith dude, buy this sword, the undead sword. It's only, 100 coins, and it deals 100% more damage to the undead creatures. This is important because when you enchant this thing with First Strike 4 and Sharpness 5 or Smite 5 if that's your kind of thing, you can actually one-shot the mobs in the deep caverns. And this is important to actually surviving because this is where you're going to start mining ores to make yourself a little bit of money and maybe even get yourself a brand new set of armor. This is where I will remind you that you are able to reforge your armor using the blacksmith and some coins. And reforging your armor gives different stats. If you look on the top left, you'll see everything in blue is the stats that my reforge gives. So if I do another one, here's what clean looks like, here's what pure looks like. And these are what the different stats are when you reforge. So I always recommend reforging your armor and your weapons when getting new items. See, look at that. This one has 25% extra crit damage, which is pretty decent. Next is the secret to how players deal so much damage, getting a bunch of talismans. I'll leave a link down in the description to a spreadsheet of how to obtain every talisman in the game. Go through and just go on a scavenger hunt and try to get as many of these different talismans as you possibly can. You obviously won't be able to get them all at this stage, but if you can get a handful of them, you'll be doing so much more damage than you were before. I highly recommend getting as many as possible. So check the description down below for the link to how to get all of the talismans. Next, make your way to this cave over here. We're going to start grinding for combat level 12, and this will take a little bit, but after a bit of effort, maybe an hour or two, you'll definitely be there. You see these crypt ghouls? You want to just slay as many of these guys as possible. But be careful, because they will deal a lot of damage to you, so make sure you have all of your coins in your piggy bank away in the bank, just in case you die, because you most likely will die several times. So just kind of stay back when you're trying to kill these guys, and if you see one wearing full golden armor like this one, just stay away from it. They're very, very strong and will kill you in basically one hit. But this is pretty much the best way to get combat XP as an early game player, and do this until you are at level 12. This is where you will unlock the end. We are now able to enter the end, but we're going to need some stronger gear, and in order to get stronger gear, we're going to need more coins, and in order to get more coins, we're going to need minion slots. However, there's a little bit of a paradox, because in order to get more minion slots, you need coins, but let's just work with what we've got. Extra minion slots are obtained by crafting unique minions. A unique minion is a minion you have never crafted before. There are several different types of minions in the game, specifically all of these, and every single minion has 11 tiers to them. Getting a level 1 cobblestone minion counts as a unique minion. Getting a level 10 cobblestone minion counts as another unique minion. But having 2 level 1 cobblestone minions does not count. So every single brand new type of minion counts, and every single brand new level that you get on that type of minion counts. It starts off by requiring just a couple minions, and eventually it'll get up to the point where you need to get 25 unique minions in order to unlock an additional slot, and currently after you get 19 different slots, it'll require 50. I have stopped getting unique minions after the 19th slot, and that's where I recommend most people do as well. Although you probably won't be able to get further than 14 or 15 off of just becoming a new player, but eventually that's what you're going to want to work towards. So some good minions to level up are the Foraging Minions, Wheat Minion, and Clay Minion. These are the very cheap ones to upgrade that will help you get a lot of different slots. You can also try and get the farm minions like Pig up to level 3 or 4, same with Sheep, Rabbit, and so on. These are some good ones to try and level up. For new players, I would recommend sticking to coal, gold, and lapis minions. This is because you will not need the special upgrades that rich players have, such as the Super Compactor 3000, in order to hold as much storage as possible. Get these minion chests that are called medium storages. You can craft them by going to the wood collection, and wood 7 is the medium storage. However, they're fairly cheap, so you can also buy medium storages off of the auction house. Place down your coal, gold, and lapis minions and make sure they are upgraded to an odd number tier, because that's the next one that's a speed upgrade. So if you're debating whether to put that coal minion to tier 6, you're better off holding it off at tier 5 and saving some of your money, since that extra storage won't make the difference. The following upgrades are pretty much required for new players so they don't run out of storage. You will want diamond spreading, which is very, very cheap. It's crafted with vines, and the regular compactor, not to be confused with the Super Compactor 3000. The regular compactor would take, say, 9 diamonds and turn them into a diamond block. This saves you space so you won't run out of minion storage when your minions are working overnight while you are offline. Your minion should be making you a fair amount of coins every single day. It's time to buy your first super powerful weapon. You're going to want to pick up a Raider's Axe. Find a Raider's Axe that has the damage ability maxed out. It might cost you a lot, but it's definitely worth it. You can keep looking and try to find one with about 20,000 kills. It'll say in big letters maxed if it's maxed out. As you can see, most of these aren't maxed, but it's not too terribly difficult to find one in the bunch that's maxed out. For example, this one. This one actually comes with hot potato books. You probably can't see it. It's on the very top of the screen. It's that little yellow dot. And this is a very good Raider's Axe to purchase. It's about 900,000 coins, but has all of the enchants you'll ever want. This is very good because of the ability that gives you 20 coins for every single time you kill a monster. Now let's get rich because of that. This Raider's Axe is very good, and I've kept mine since I first got it. And what you want to do is find these Endermen down here with 9,000 health, and just get used to grinding them. This is going to be where you first start your major grind in Skyblock. The Endermen that give 9,000 health won't really be too much of a struggle for you since they do less damage than things like zealots. And you'll be able to kill them with relative ease. Every single time you kill one of these, make sure that you're using your Raider's Axe because it gives extra coins on kill. And also make sure the Scavenger 3 enchantment is on your axe. If possible, buy a Scavenger 4 book off the auction house. They might be a little bit expensive. I think they went down in price and they're almost free now, but they used to be kind of expensive. But Scavenger makes it so you get even more coins when you're killing the Endermen. And you just want to sit here and grind these Endermen. This will not only level up your combat skill, but actually make you a considerable amount of coins per hour. There's also an extremely rare chance you can get Enderman pets, which are really good, and if you just so happen to be one of the very lucky players, you could get yourself a legendary Enderman pet that sends for tens of millions of coins and basically skip your way to mid/late game. Now this doesn't make that much money, but it will be enough to get you an Ender armor. That's right, welcome to the Ender non-squad. You'll be wanting to purchase a full set of Fierce Ender armor. This is just Ender armor with the Fierce Reforge. Enchant it normally. This is because of the stat bonus on Ender armor that says on the bottom there, all stats of this armor piece are doubled while on the End Island. So all of the reforges, enchants, and base stats of this armor are completely doubled. This will help you do a ton more damage. Let's quickly talk about some ways to do even more damage so you can start one-tapping these 13,000 health zealot beasts. Go to the bazaar and purchase 10 hot potato books if your sword doesn't have them already. These hot potato books will allow you to deal more damage. You can buy up to 10 of them. It'll cost you about 800,000 coins to put all 10 hot potato books on your Raider's Axe. Also make sure you have the Ender Slayer 5 enchantment and pretty much all of the enchants you see above. You can just buy one that has one already, which is really handy. Another thing is go through that talisman list once again and get as many as you possibly can. If you're still not able to do enough damage, potions will be your lifesaver. Get yourself some critical potions and some strength potions. These will be pretty much the highest potions that will make you deal more damage. This should be enough to farm zealots. If you can't do it quite yet, then it's time to get all of the fairy souls. Search Time Dio fairy souls on YouTube and do all of them. Just do it. For every 5 fairy souls you can get, you can make your way over here into the wilderness and talk to an NPC called Tia the Fairy. You can then exchange 5 fairy souls in order to get extra stats. And there are over 200 fairy souls, which is a lot of extra stats. These are pretty much required to do at some point, and this is the best time to do them. So go ahead and take a while to do that now. Now let's get into the pretty much best way to make money that you'll have access to right now, and that is farming zealots. My favorite place to stand is over here in the corner, because every about 10 seconds, a zealot will spawn right here, and since everyone else is pretty much tryharding like that person in the young dragon armor, you just want to stand somewhere where you can kill 1 or 2 zealots, and this is where I found to be the best place to do it. Another good location, if someone's already here, is right around this little cubby in the very back. If you're lucky, you can get 1 zealot that spawns right around here, and the second one that spawns over here. Sometimes you will be able to get 2, sometimes you'll only be able to get 1 of them. There is a 1 in 420 chance that when you kill a zealot, a special zealot will spawn holding an end portal frame. Kill this one to obtain a summoning eye, and then sell the summoning eye to the bazaar for about 600,000 coins. You can probably get 1, maybe 2 of these every single hour, and make a lot of money. This is how you're going to be able to afford the mid-game armor that I'm going to recommend you get right now. I would recommend purchasing a set of strong dragon armor for a little less than 3 million coins from the auction house bin. This is the standard mid-game armor you're going to want, so you can follow my next guide, which is how to get from mid-game to late game in Hypixel Skyblock. Anyways, this video has gone on way too long, so if you did enjoy, then do drop a like down below. This took a lot of effort to make, and consider subscribing because I do like posting these helpful guides just about every single day as much as I can. Sometimes I might miss a day, but that's okay. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Alright, take care.